Week 5, and we're live. Destination Fantasy Football Podcast. Whew, we back in I guess locked and loaded, man. All three of us are here. I'm here with Mr. Reed and Mr. West. How we doing today, gentlemen?
Wonderful, man. I can't complain. How you doing this morning, fellas?
I'm doing real good, repping the squad today. Bear down, baby. Gotta stay with the bet, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, we had a Destination Fantasy Football Showdown for the first one of the year. I appreciate you for being a man of your word, figuring it out. I guess he found that at the Goodwill, because I ain't seen a shirt like that one before. But
sun's out, guns out.
Yeah. Oh, I had to cut it, bro. Like, it was a medium shirt, but it had sleeves. And I said I was not about to go pay full price no Bears gear. So it was $1.99 too. So I cut the sleeves out. You remember how we used to do it when we used to hoop? Let me show you the side.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. That's
Just
we used
rip
to go
them
out there
off.
and hoop. Yeah, made it happen. This monkey is tight though. I'm alright pass out during the show.
Get that man some water real quick.
Yeah, I got some tea.
Dude, like the fact that that's a Bernard Varian joint. Like I ain't heard that man's name in about 15 years. The Goodwill. Oh man. All right. So today we got another London game. But the first before we even get into that, hey man, I'm done with Russ. Done. Finito. They only got Russ in one league, and that's our 2-quarterback league, Deshaun. And yeah, Russell, he was in my lineup, man. He was in my lineup. I don't know what is really going on. I know it's a shoulder injury. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not. And they're talking about he's been dealing with the last, like, this week and last week, but what happened with the first 3 games? Like, what's going on with that? Like, we got all this ammunition. This was a turnkey organization. We just need to plug in an elite quarterback, and we're going to take off. Let's ride into the sunset. Nah, man. We can't even get out the stable right now. You can't even do it.
I mean, the crazy thing about that is, it's the great Herman Boone, ladies and gentlemen, from Remember the Titans said, hey, if you want to be a star player, you got to give me star effort. That's what he told Petey when Petey kept fumbling the football. So, man, the crazy thing about this is Russell Wilson is a star, or shall I say was a star. I'm not sure what the big deal is with Russell Wilson. He has the weapons he needs. I don't understand it. Defense is A1. They got one of the best defenses in like the league, man. And like it's just something not clicking. Like I'm not sure if it's like the O-line, but all arrows, man, and all signals point to Russell Wilson. Like you got to hold the quarterback accountable first. And it's a couple of things that I do want to say, man. Like, really, was Seattle just that bad? Because the way how Geno Smith is like tearing things up right now, like I believe he has like the highest completion percentage in like the NFL amongst all capable quarterbacks. It's just like crazy to think that Russell Wilson has fallen this far off the wagon,
man. Real quick, Chris O said, good morning and God bless, fellas. Don't have long, but wanted to stop by. Wish you guys the best. Much love. Appreciate you, Chris.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
The Cool Cat 30. He said, no way you play Russ. It's a 2-quarterback league. Like the other quarterback I got in my lineup is the one you just mentioned, Geno Smith. And then my quarterbacks on my bench, I don't even want to go that. I'd rather not share that information right now. But believe me, next week I'm going to have to find out a contingency plan with that one. And then Chris O said, as a Broncos fan, I approve this message.
Yeah, Chris. Like you guys' defense is solid. I mean, very, very good. You got a bunch of young guys in like that secondary. You can generate a decent enough like pass rush for those guys to be able to play well. But it's just like that offense. It ain't clicking. You got the offensive weapons. You got the 2 running backs in the league. Like let's even take away Javonte Williams not being injured. You still got a pretty good 1-2 punch inside of that backfield. A solid enough offensive line. And I mean, in a minute, man, that locker room is going to be in like a frenzy. We saw the wide open wide receiver that Russell Wilson missed, man, it was just like super blatant. Like I can't believe like that Russ made that missed that read. Like man, it was bad. It was bad.
Bro, you know what's crazy, man? It's like somebody warned us about this, and he like throws like subtle shots. I watch on his podcast. Is Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman, they've been talking about this for a long time about Russ's attitude and how they really want to make him a star in that, like while he was in Seattle. Like, not saying he wasn't a star, but like they wanted everything to be on his back, and like everything was about Russ. And he's like, Russ ain't that guy. I had this discussion when he came in, like the same draft where you had Andrew Luck, RG3, and Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson came into the best situation. He had a great defense, a solid running game. I mean, what else does a rookie need? And he had, some decent receivers. That's all he needed. that's all you need as a rookie. They were pretty much there, and that's the same year that they had got. What's that kid's name from Green Bay? I cannot think of his name. He had came in for a while. Because Rodgers, they got hurt. It wasn't Matt Castle. It was
Flynn.
Yeah. Matt Flynn. So they got Matt Flynn. He was supposed to be a starter. Russ comes in. He's a little bit more dynamic, and the rest is history. But yeah, Richard Sherman, they've been talking about this for years. I thought Sherman was a hater, but now looking at him in Denver, it's like, well, maybe he's not that guy.
But I think you like hit the nail on the head though. Like, I feel like they're trying to justify that, we gave up 4 draft picks and 3 players for this guy. And not to mention we signed this humongous contract extension. You locked in with the guy for like the next 6 to 7 years. So yeah. I feel like Denver itself is making things harder than it has to be by far. In an obvious run situation, you give the ball with him, like, go make a play. Like, why are we even throwing the ball that late in the game? Like, run the ball. You win the game. That, as atrocious as that game was, if you kick a field goal, you up 6. At that point, I'm sorry, Mr. West, but I had zero confidence in the Colts coming down and scoring a touchdown at that point in the game.
Oh, absolutely. Neither do I. I love my Colts to death, but our offense is trash. Our defense is nice. Our defense is, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is like probably the best defense I've seen in a while with a pretty decent pass rush. If the corners are healthy, I mean, Gilly looked good, man. B33, man, Gilly out there, he doing it. But yeah, like I had no confidence either. And I think that like basically reflects the same as that Super Bowl. Why not run the ball, kick the field goal? You're gonna let Russ throw. He's in the same. You got the same result. Pick. So
I mean, I think that just kind of goes back to like the game that they lost like earlier, like during like the season, in which they were like, okay, how come you didn't put the ball in like Russell's hands instead of leaving it up to like the kicker or whatever. So I think like whenever you lose a game in that fashion, and like that's gonna always be in like the back of your mind, like, okay, let me be able to use like my star player, or so he should have been, a star player. Like I'm not sure exactly what's going on with Russ. I'm gonna just say that, look, I think like the first quarter of the season is over, right? So we are into week 5. So technically like the first quarter is basically pretty much in the books, but I'm going to just say it's just been a bad quarter of football. I'm going to give them a little bit of more of a chance, but in that division where like those guys can just like thump you any given week, like, dude, like the time is really, really running out. I'm giving Russ the benefit of the doubt, but at the end of the day, I mean, I don't want to hear no more Cowboys country. That's right. I don't want to hear that. And he snuck that in up on like at the end of the press conference, man. That was super corny, bro.
You can tell he was hurt.
Can I get a little quick rant? Like, Matt Ryan's trash too. Matt Ryan's he's done. It was not Carson Wentz last year. Carson Wentz pretty much had the same exact team minus Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce is actually looking pretty good as a rookie. Like, Matt's throwing ducks. He's not comfortable behind that line because he can't move. I feel like he's making the offensive line look bad because in the last couple of years, this is one of the top lines in the league. But if you're sitting back here like a little statue patting the baby to sleep, then yeah, I don't think I don't think he's setting up his protection. Like, he's sitting there, he's looking at the defense, and then it's like they open. Like, you got Moses parting the seas. Yeah, I can't rock with Matt.
Man, I mean, valid point. The difference is, I think y'all gave up a second or third round pick Denver gave up the whole house.
Yeah, we ain't giving up nothing.
So yeah, Chris says gotta get the kids ready, hitting the road 7 hours. Take care, Chris. And then somebody's brother showed up and said, I guess I don't have to ask who won that fantasy bet. That brother look real proud where that Bears get. Got the Bernard-Berrian joint. My gosh, that's a throwback, man. But yeah, so yeah, we're done with Russ. We got a London game today.
Yep.
Which is gonna be kicking off here in probably about an hour from now. Giants, Packers. I believe both these teams are 3-1. Saquon Barkley, he's running back 1 on the year. I mean, can this sustain? Is he the best back in the league? I'm gonna just throw this out here real quick. And in week 1, he had 33.4 fantasy points. Week 2 was a dud at 11.8, but he bounced back in week 3 against Dallas, 22.6. And then last week against my Bears, 18.2 fantasy points. This guy's been an overall stud. What are y'all's thoughts here?
I agree. And he's basically the reason that they 3-1 right now, man.
Spelling stuff.
Huge reason why they're 3-1. Look, coming back from like that injury, we didn't know what Saquon would be. Saquon dropped in like a bunch of drafts this year, man. Like, before pre-injury, Saquon was like a lock to be like a top 5 pick. And, whoever like got a chance to like land him inside like the second round are definitely reaping the benefits right now, man. I even saw up on like a couple of fantasy teams that Saquon Barkley was someone's like RB2. Now, if he's your RB2 at this point right now, you're definitely sitting pretty. So shout out to everybody that took a chance on Saquon Barkley. You're definitely reaping the benefits, and hopefully you got a positive record in your fantasy league thus far.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much hit everything on the nose. But the big thing about Saquon is he going to stay healthy? That's the, you're taking that risk. You can take that with any player, but like I said, it's playing out. We knew Saquon had it in him. I mean, he had it in with his rookie year and all sophomore year. We seen the highlights and we seen the flashes, but it's just that consistency. So you're still rolling the dice. You're not out the doghouse yet, but yeah, Saquon ball.
Real quick, our first question today from the Cool Cat 30. Godwin or CEH at flex? I'm rolling Godwin today. Godwin. Yeah. Give me all the Godwin today.
Yeah, my brother who just, made like a comment is a Buccaneers fan. And anytime it's, to kind of start one of those guys, I asked him like, should I play Godwin today? How healthy is he? Godwin carries no injury designation. I trust me, they want to get that offense going. Tom Brady is looking to bounce back. So I'm thinking that Godwin is going to be very, very active. Make no mistake about it. CEH has been surprisingly good this year. He has a knack for finding like the end zone. Even though like his usage, man, like he's not on the field as much as he's been in years past. Well, in like a previous year, but he's definitely making the most of his time on the field. So CEH, not a bad play, but I'm just gonna go out up on the limb here and say that this is PPR format. So Godwin, in my opinion, is the better play.
Yeah. I don't think Cameron Brady's playing. I think Julio's a game time decision. I just think Godwin will be that guy. Even though I just looked up, CEH is RB4 in the year. That's wild.
Crazy.
Yep.
And his usage is not, like you mentioned, he's splitting.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's on the field for just over 40% of the time or something like that. But he's just being super efficient. Yeah. He's being super efficient. Now, will he be able to sustain that? It's highly unlikely, but at this point, it's probable. I guess Patrick Mahomes has like all like the praise for him, and he's been able to, find him out like the backfield. I think it's from a catching perspective is where he's making his bread and butter though.
Back so yeah, trifecta there. Good luck to you, the Cool Cat. Appreciate the question. Continue to rock with us. All right, so yeah, Saquon. Yeah, so far so good for the guy. I guess in general with this matchup, like, matter of fact, well, you mentioned you picked up Dobbs for one of your teams.
Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable starting them today against the Giants defense?
Of course. I mean, you got that bad man out there. Aaron Rodgers is going to get, matter of fact, I might actually put him in for Terry McLaurin. Let me see. Let me look real quick. This might be a live like starting lineup change. Who's watching the half today?
The good old Commanders. The Titans at home.
Oh man. Now I'm second guessing myself.
The Titans defense is actually not bad.
Everybody's defense looks good against us.
Like
our offense is that bad. Like it's bad. Let's see.
I mean, I don't think that Dobbs would be a bad play, but at the same time, it's like, man, like Scary Terry got to pop off one of these weeks, man. It's just, when will it be?
Well, how it usually happens is once I put him on the bench, they'll go off, and then I can start him the following week. That's what happened with Amari Cooper. Like Amari Cooper, I was like, he'll be a dud. I had him sitting on the bench. I was like, nah, Amari Cooper, man, he's been balling.
So, I mean, 8 targets in both the previous 2 games for Dobbs, man. 21 fantasy points and 2 TDs.
I mean, and then McLaurin, the last 2, I mean, he was a super dud last week. 2 catches of 15 yards, and then the week before, I mean, it wasn't bad. Probably the best of the season, 6 catches for 102. He only scored 1 touchdown this year, and that was the first week of the season. I mean, other than that, he is wide receiver 42 in the year.
I just did it. I put in Dobbs. Dobbs took out Scary Terry. We'll see how that works out. I ain't won a game in this league yet, so
I mean, at that point, you got to shake some things up.
Yep. You got to blow it up.
I mean, if we're being completely honest, at this point, I mean, we already basically saw 4 weeks into the season. You starting to have an idea of, you know, who's legit, who's not. You know, some guys that we drafted by name may not be panning out. Some guys that, you know, happens every year that no-name guys that you never really heard of is balling out. It's like, wait, it's like, is that a fluke? No, he did it again. Is that a fluke? No, he did it 3 times in a row. So it's like the proof is in the pudding for the most part at this point, right? With a lot of guys.
Yeah, I think so. Basically, the people. I don't know. It's still kind of tough because I don't want to write anyone off. Like we mentioned, like Russell Wilson, like earlier in the show, and it's like I still don't want to write him off from a fantasy perspective. Anyway, from a real life perspective, I just very well may do that. But as far as fantasy go, I still look. It's a 17-game season. I get it. We into week 5 right now, and we kind of getting close towards that time. So
yeah.
Still no panic button, just like you mentioned, Walter, that you're over in one of your leagues and you looking to shake something up. You lose one more game, it's gonna be scary hours. You know what I mean? It's gonna be very, very difficult.
I just need to make the playoffs, man. I make the playoffs, everybody in trouble.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult for you to be able to dig yourself out of that hole, especially being 0-5. 0-4 is one thing, but 0-5 is different, bro. You can win 5 straight games, and you still be at 500. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
man, I remember one year in our main league, Deshaun, I started out 0-4, but I had won 8 out the last 9 to make the playoffs. That was not an easy thing. Matter of fact, that's the year I had Megatron, Brandon Marshall, and it was another, I think Josh Gordon, when Josh Gordon really came on the scene. So that's about a decade ago, it feels like. And that's when I'll never forget that game when it was first week of the fantasy playoffs, and it was the Lions at Philly, and it was a blizzard. And LaShawn McCoy ran for 200 yards or something like that. And I had Megatron. And I was going against the guy who had LaShawn McCoy. I think Megatron only caught 2 passes because they couldn't throw the ball at all. But yeah, nevertheless, it is extremely tough to make the playoffs after you start out 0-4 or whatever.
Yo, did y'all hear about the kid yesterday from Pitt that ran for 320 yards, 6 touchdowns? That. Oh my God. You saw a crazy stage talking about Shady. That was wild.
Basically, whoever he is, I'm probably never heard the name, but congratulations, you just played yourself into the NFL draft.
Oh God, yeah. Okay.
All right, so real quick, we got Lucius here. He said, "Morning, guys. Good to see you. Couple start sit, all half-point PPR. First one is Marquis Brown or Jeff Wilson Jr."
On this one, I'm
let me
taking
see
Jeff
who
Wilson. You got the Cardinals, they're playing against the Eagles, and then you got the 49ers against the Panthers. I'm taking Wilson. I'm taking Jeff Wilson on this.
This is tough.
It's very, very tough. Okay, give me those matchups again.
You got the 49ers against the Panthers, which they'll be
Mm-hmm.
tired because Baker Mayfield's turning over the ball doing his thing. Their defense will be tired. They'll be too tired to stop Jeff Wilson. And then you got the Cardinals playing against the Eagles, who are hottest team in the league right now.
I mean, for me, it's honestly, I know it's gonna sound weird, but this is like more so like a coin flip. So Lucius, man, this one is like tougher than what it actually looks. Jeff Wilson inside of a 49ers offense, as long as he's healthy, running backs tend to do well. Like Jimmy G, he ain't go air that thing out, and it's gonna open up a lot of opportunity to run a ball. But on the flip side, Hollywood Brown, man, like his target share over the past 3 weeks alone has been astronomical. It's been ridiculous. Let me say 17 targets in week 3 and 11 targets this past week to the tune of 28 fantasy points. Week 3, 20 fantasy points in week 4, 140 yards week 3, and 88 yards with a touchdown in week 4. So this one ain't as easy as it may appear on the surface. So I'm gonna go Marquis Brown. I'm not. It's definitely tough. If you were to play Jeff Wilson Jr., I'm not mad at you because I know what a healthy running back inside of a San Francisco offense is capable of. But Marquis Brown, target share, DeAndre Hopkins is still out for another couple of weeks, so that guy's been gobbling up the targets. I'm gonna have to roll with Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Mr. Reed. Jeff Wilson, like as steady as he's been, it's like I feel like, dude, Hollywood Brown is wide receiver 7 on the year right now. Targets are tremendous. It's too much to ignore. I can't ignore it. Yep. So I'm gonna have to go Hollywood on that one. Really quick, then he said Singletary, the Lizard, Lazard or Duvernay. No, to point out, Bateman is out.
Yep. I'm glad you mentioned that, Jamal. Okay, so Duvernay, I think he could be a solid play, but Singletary is playing against my Steelers today. I think that Singletary is going to do a lot of work, not only in the backfield, because my Steelers, we can't stop the run, but not only that, I think he's going to have an excellent game inside like the passing game as well. So Singletary can possibly give you RB2 numbers up on the day just because of the matchup. In a game where I'm thinking that Buffalo should be ahead, they're going to rely into like that backfield, and Singletary would be a very good play.
I was going to roll with Singletary or Lazard. I mean, you got Aaron Rodgers out there, so I don't think you can go bad with either one of them. You got the clicker? You want me?
Yeah, no, I don't have it. I don't have it.
All right. The next one we got Renfrow, Landry, Zay Jones, and the flex PPR.
Renfrow is healthy, right?
As far as I know, who's the Raiders have today? Let me look. I had it all up. All the Raiders have the Chiefs. These Raiders are terrible.
Okay.
A Monday night game.
So yep. It looks like Hunter Renfrow will play. Yeah. I'm going Renfrow all the way. If he's healthy, I mean, he's gonna at least get somewhere between 7 to 10 targets. I feel like the other two, Zay Jones wouldn't be a bad play, but if Renfrow is healthy in a game where I'm thinking they are playing the Chiefs, right? They're gonna have to throw it a lot to be able to keep up Patrick Mahomes and them boys. So Renfrow for me.
What about Landry though? I mean, you don't think Landry? I mean, he's due. I mean, he hasn't really had that breakout game. I know Jameis isn't playing. They're starting the what do they call him? The Red Rocket, or what do they call him?
The Red Rifle.
Red Rifle. Okay, yeah, whatever his name is.
Jarvis Landry. Nah, I think it's all about Chris Olave. I think Chris Olave has made himself a just this target hog that Michael Thomas has been injured. So Chris Olave, I'm thinking he's basically taking over that team. He's taking over those targets, and he would be an excellent play today. You just look over like the last couple of games with Landry, 5 targets in week 3, 4 targets in week 5 targets in week 3, only 2 targets this past week, and 2 catches in each, single-digit fantasy points, 4 and 4. So Renfro would be the better choice, considering that the weeks that he was healthy, he garnered 10 targets and 7 respectively, double-digit fantasy points in both. So Renfro out of those guys will be the better play.
Jeff Wilson, James Conner. It's like you said on this one, it looks like San Fran they'll probably be up in this one. So let's see. We got San Fran. I was looking at their matchup a second ago. Against the Panthers, yeah, they'll probably be up, just like you talked about. Who we talk about with this? Singletary. So they'll probably be up in this game as well. Relying on the run game, healthy Jeff Wilson, pretty much hit on that. I know James Conner's big time in the red zone, but I mean, you are playing against the Eagles, so yeah. Eagles defense pretty tough, so I would take Jeff Wilson on this one. And then Dalvin Cook or Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Well, I'll let you answer that one first, then we'll go to that.
Okay, so Jeff Wilson or James Conner, Dalvin Cook or CEH. So these are 2. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Jeff Wilson for like the first one. Look, James Conner hasn't been James Conner just yet, and I get it. Like one of those big games from Conner is it's in the queue. It's cooking up. I just don't know exactly when it'll be ready. So I'm just going with the more safer bet and Jeff Wilson.
And then with Dalvin Cook or Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Dalvin Cook ain't really been cooking either. He's been going to the same culinary art school as Wilson. Dalvin ain't cooking right now, so I'm gonna go with Edwards-Helaire. You say he's ranked number 4 in running backs. So
yep. He's ranked number 4 in running backs right now.
Why not? And you playing against Vegas? Yeah. Go ahead, roll the dice on that one. Let's go.
Man, if this was 2 years ago, I'd be like, man, you are out of your mind. Even 1 year ago to start Clyde Edwards-Helaire over Dalvin Cook, but I mean, like the proof is in the pudding. I love Dalvin Cook. He's one of my favorite running backs inside the league, but he just can't shake that shoulder injury that he got going on right now, man. So I'm expecting a lot of Justin Jefferson in that game. They may shy away from him or even spell him a little bit with a little bit of Alexander Madison. He's not going away. But CEH, like Jamar mentioned earlier in the show, running back 4. Only with splitting time. Just under 50% of the snaps he's up on the field, but he's been very, very effective, especially inside the receiving game. So CEH over Dalvin Cook, man.
Cool. All right, Jamal Williams over Damien Harris.
Ooh, this is tough.
The good one right here.
That's tough.
You got the Lions are going against the Patriots,
mm-hmm.
and then you have the Texans playing against the Jags.
Texans.
I know it's easy to write off the Jags, but the Jags are actually pretty decent, man. The Jags are decent, and they got pretty decent run game. I mean, all them dang first-round picks. I mean, you better be good eventually. And, yeah.
Oh, man. This is man. Look, Damien Harris has been great. We already know he has a knack for finding, like, the end zone. But whenever DeAndre Swift is out, man, Jamal Williams, you just can't ignore his production. I'm trying to see what he had over the past couple of weeks.
I got him on one of my teams. Let me check it.
Okay.
Because he was faster.
I'm up there misspelling his name, man.
Dang.
Okay, I got it. Okay. So last week, man, just over the past, he got 4 touchdowns over the past couple of weeks. So
that's great. Yeah.
And against New England as well. Oh wow. So they're playing each other, huh? Yeah. I'm going with Jamal Williams. I'm sorry, man. 20 attempts. Week 3, 19 attempts. Week 4, the volume is there. Even got a couple of passes in like the passing game there. 87 yards rushing, I'm sorry, and 108 last week. Yep, Jamal Williams all the way for it. TDs, man, over the past 2 weeks, that's nothing to ignore. So,
hey, bro, why don't you call me out on my mistake, man?
What's that?
I said Damien Harris. What's that kid's name that plays for the Texans, the running back?
Pierce.
Oh my! I was thinking of Pierce when I was talking about Damien Harris. And I was talking about the Jags. You should have been like, "Hey, bro, that's the wrong game."
Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't even pay attention. I think I was actually looking up like to see what his stats was looking like. But yeah, man, it's wow. I'm glad this question came about. I didn't even know Jamal. I knew he was popping off, but I didn't know he was popping off like that. Jesus. Yep, Jamal Williams, bro.
Unanimous. Ooh, AJ Brown or Debo? I'll take this one starting off. I'm gonna say AJ Brown has a better season, just because of the quarterback situation, number one, and then also his supporting cast. I think he has a better supporting cast, which you can't move all your attention over to AJ Brown. You got to cover. You got to cover Smith. You got to cover Goddard. Then you also got to watch for freaking Jalen Hurts. So they just have like a plethora of weapons. So I feel like he has more opportunity to ball out more than Debo.
All right, I'm gonna go against you here, man. I'm gonna say Debo. I'm gonna say the chain snatcher right here, man. We saw what he just did up in like his last game. He was just man, dude is just electric, man. Like, a guy that nobody wants to be able to like to tackle. He's basically a running back / wide receiver. He's just an offensive weapon. He's like an OW. So I'm gonna go Debo Samuel. Jimmy Garoppolo is back under center. And that bodes well for Debo, man. I'm not sure exactly what he would have been with a healthy Trey Lance, but we know what we're gonna get out of Jimmy G. Those guys in that San Francisco locker room love the way how he plays. They love how the offense is ran with Jimmy G under center. So I'm gonna go Debo Samuel, man.
Whew. I guess I came in to be a tiebreaker, huh?
Yep.
I'm gonna roll with AJ Brown on this one. I think both is an outstanding situation, but I just think that AJ Brown's gonna have a good game this week against Arizona. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm taking Brown. Oh, is that the rest of the season? Oh, I didn't read that part. I'm gonna still take Brown.
Yeah, I'll back out now.
Yeah, I'll take Brown. So appreciate you, Mark, on that one. All right, we just riding in order, right?
Yep.
With these, okay. All right, Ray, morning, guys. Sorry I missed you last week.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Defensive question for this week: Buffalo or San Fran?
San Fran has who?
San Fran has the Panthers. Buffalo has your Steelers.
This one is actually tougher than what it may appear. It hear me out. Look, I know Pickett go chalk up a couple. You playing against a rookie quarterback in a hostile environment in Buffalo. That's one of the most difficult places to play on the road. Those fans sit so close. They're so loud, man. And like they Bills Mafia stand up. But yo, I'm telling you, I'm not sure who the quarterback is going to be. So who is the quarterback for the Panthers today?
Baker Mayfield.
He's
gonna give up.
Come on, man. He gonna definitely turn over the ball at least a couple of times. Whether it's gonna be a fumble, whether it's gonna be an interception, he's gonna give you 2 of those boys. So this one is a little bit tougher than what I think, but I'm gonna go just because I'm biased. I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm still gonna go Buffalo. Look, I know Buffalo secondary is a little bit banged up. No Jordan Poyer. Von Miller has been talking greasy. He really wants to get to Kenny Pickett. Those guys been Joe-jacking back and forth. But yeah, I'm still gonna go Buffalo. If Poyer was there, I would say Buffalo and like a landslide because he's been phenomenal. But I'm still gonna say Buffalo. Close though, very, very close.
Whew. Oh man. For whatever reason, I like San Francisco.
Absolutely.
But I mean, it is close, like what Deshaun just said.
It is. It really is. It's Baker Mayfield, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm sorry. It's Baker
And
Mayfield.
it's like San Fran's front four can generate pressure by itself without blitzing. So it's like the sacks plus the couple of turnovers that you projected to have.
It's not projected. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Now
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Let's go ahead and fast forward a couple hours to whenever this game is going to be. Remember, I said that two turnovers by Baker Mayfield.
Absolutely.
Book it. Oh man, so yeah, I got the Niners on that one. All right, so thank you, Ray. Next one here. Caden, the Colts fan, should I trade Lamar, Kamara, and Godwin for Carr, Adams, and Mixon? No. Nope.
Yeah. I'm all right. No.
Nope. Keep your players on that one. By far. Please don't do that. All right. Next one. Chris O, pick 2. Connor, Jones, Dobbins, Herbert. All right. So as far as Herbert, he is we back here again. Montgomery's playing. I just don't know how much, and that I don't know what to expect on that one. So
man, free both of these dudes, please and thank you.
Well, I got Tony Pollard, and he's like kind of hit and miss. It ain't like he's like taking off when he does get his opportunities.
The only reason why I think he's not truly taking off is because Zeke is still there. If he had at least, I'll say 15% more of like the carries, I think he'll do a little bit better. Pollard is still rather efficient, especially from a rushing yards per attempt.
Okay, so I guess the question at hand. I mean, I would play Aaron Jones. I'll definitely play Aaron Jones for sure.
Absolutely.
Not touching Herbert right now just because of Montgomery. That's just me. The other guys have more of a opportunity there. Baltimore. Who are the Ravens playing? I can't think of it right now.
Looking at that.
Oh, they got Sunday Night Football, Cincinnati, and then
that's gonna be a good game.
I'm probably gonna go Jones and Dobbins.
Same.
I'm going Jones and Dobbins as well. Let's make it a trifecta.
Trifecta. Right. Good luck to you, Chris. Jennifer, wearing my Andrew Luck Colts jersey now to restore balance to the force.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh man. Moon here, what's up, man? Hunt or Juju half-point PPR?
Hunt, because Juju sucks. Juju's like not it. He's not. No.
This one is tougher to me just because the Chiefs has the Raiders today.
Yeah, but the Chargers are god awful against the run. So I think both of those guys, Nick Chubb is gonna eat. But will there be enough leftovers for Kareem Hunt? Because Chubb loves to eat, man. So I'm still gonna take Kareem Hunt. I think it's gonna be a fantastic game for him. I think they're gonna utilize both of these guys today. Just because the Chargers are so poor against the run. I think they definitely like the back end, like top 5 or something like that.
Hey, we'll jump in. So at the flex, should I roll with Dobbs, Kareem Hunt? Yeah, Dobbs or Kareem Hunt.
I will go Dobbs.
Yep, I would still go Dobbs.
J.K. Dobbins or Kareem
Hunt. Dobbins, probably.
I ain't taking out Joe Mixon.
No, you definitely got to leave Joe Wayne in there, man.
But I guess as pertains to this question, yeah, I'll roll Hunt with Joe on that one. I'll roll Hunt.
Juju just has he scored a touchdown this year?
No. Hunt scored week 1. That was about it. Juju
Yep.
hasn't found his own. So yeah. Trifecta on Hunt. So morning chaos. I love it. Jennifer, she said, I love it. All right, got a tough wide receiver 2 choice this week. London, Lazard, or Thielen.
London.
I would pick London.
Yeah.
Just because mainly Kyle Pitts is not
No
playing.
Kyle Pitts. There we go.
And then also Kadira Patterson's on IR. I just feel like London has been pretty good this year. And I feel like he should have more opportunity today.
Don't sleep on Thielen. But at the same time, I think what was it this week or like the week before? We called it too. Like, yo, Thielen is set up
last week.
Like, was it last week? Yeah, so I knew we called it, but Drake London is too much to ignore. I'm going with Drizzy Drake this week.
Trifecta, right?
Trifecta. Yep. Hey man, we own it, man. Today, boy. We can't never do this.
So definitely got London there. Good luck to you, Jennifer. I guess Caden came back and said, what about Kamara for DK, Brees, and Keenan? Yeah, I would do that.
So he's trading away Kamara?
I think so, based on his first question.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Keenan Allen?
I'm thinking so.
Oh, yeah.
On the trigger.
Hold on. Caden, is that Keenan Allen, sir? If it's Keenan Allen, no. So yeah.
We riding on that one.
So yeah, for sure. I would.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hit that trade now.
Yeah. Do it. And I mean do it now. Pick 3. Justin Jefferson, Chase, Godwin, London, and DJ Moore. Don't go anywhere near DJ Moore. We just had a conversation about how poor Baker Mayfield has been playing, not only this year, but his whole entire career. Nah, let me stop. Look, I don't like Baker Mayfield, man. I don't. So you definitely preaching to the right choir. DJ Moore, leave him off there. Drake London, good play. Very good play.
Chris Godwin, yes.
Chris Godwin, good play. Jamar Chase, no brainer. So the first 2 are no brainers. So you're gonna play those 2, whether they say that they're only playing 25% of the snaps, because those guys are just that good. Third, I'm gonna go with Godwin. I'm still gonna go with Godwin. Look, I like London. I like London a lot. Today, we already mentioned Kyle Pitts is inactive, which he's basically been inactive over the past couple of weeks anyway, because he haven't done anything. Definitely Kyle Pitts has been one of the biggest disappointments in fantasy football. And this season.
The Hall of Famer Kyle Pitts.
Hall of Famer Kyle Pitts. Look, I got it. He definitely got his ish off last year. He had over 1,000 yards for a rookie tight end, which is pretty difficult to do.
Especially with Matt Ryan quarterback.
Yeah, but he didn't really find the end zone as much. And it's looking like he ain't gonna do the same thing this year. I'm hoping that he do turn it around. I have Kyle Pitts in multiple leagues. I thought he was supposed to take a step up, but that's neither here nor there. Definitely gonna roll with the first 3 names that you got out there, Caden. So
Caden also said if he does this, his running backs are gonna be Breece Hall and Jeff Wilson. That's not terrible. Yeah. I'm thinking of what he's gonna gain in DK and Keenan Allen. So all right. Also, we got another one. Ross Bob. I like the name. Switch it, Bob Ross. No.
That's my dog too, Bob.
Montgomery. Are we having faith in Najee today? We rolling with Najee?
Man, here's the thing. I gotta say play Najee. I still have to say it. I'm playing him, but I'm not happy about it over David Montgomery. David Montgomery is coming back from an injury. I'm not sure how much he's going to be able to. Is he going to play 60% of the snaps? Are they going to spill in a little bit of Khalil Herbert as well? So Najee Harris is the bell cow back in that backfield, but I'm not really liking it too much against Buffalo. We already know what Buffalo can do. I'm not sure if the Pittsburgh offense is going to be able to compete. So they may have to abandon a run. But the good thing about Najee is you can use him inside the passing game as well. So,
all right. Yeah, Jen said she's heading towards London. Tough matchup. I think I need London ceiling rather than the Thielen floor to win. You're welcome.
Oh yeah, beautifully said. You definitely need that London ceiling. So good luck to you today, Jen.
Phillies fever. There's nothing to do with football. Okay.
Oh, so you must be a Phillies fan.
Jen, you are right. DJ Moore is in Baker's Purgatory.
He is. DJ Moore is a good wide receiver. He ain't no DJ Moore is no scrub. He's no bum. Let's be clear about it. But it's just, you know, when you playing against Baker, just ask OBJ. Ask what's the other slot wide receiver who was there who just went to center like the Saints?
From Landry?
Yeah. Ask Jarvis Landry. Ask any wide receiver that has played with Baker Mayfield over the past couple of years, man. It's just he ain't that dude.
Oh, and Caden the Colts fan. I appreciate you still hanging around as a Colts fan too. It's rough. Lamar, Hall, Wilson, Justin Jefferson, Chase, Goddard. Yeah.
I like that. In London at the flex. That's super tough. Look, you'll be lacking a little bit at the running back position, but what you make up at the wide receiver as well as like the tight end, I think that's I'm with you, man. I'm
Make the move, man.
Yep.
Gotta start Romeo Dobbs over DK Metcalf, Devontae Smith, or James Robinson. Flex.
4 PPR. Start Romeo Dobbs over DK Metcalf, Devontae Smith, or James Robinson. No.
Not yet.
Nope.
Not yet.
DK Metcalf has been surprisingly good. Devontae Smith is still on the team up on with a high octane offense. And James Robinson has been a pleasant surprise. Like a lot of people thought that Travis Etienne was going to come in and like take over, but James Robinson basically standing at the mountaintop saying, I'm here. I'm still here.
This is my spot.
Yep.
I'm the captain. I think Desmond Ritter might play soon.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What makes you say that, Jen? Like it's because what's going on with Brady or whatever. Like what makes you say that?
I'll wait for the reply on that. Dobbs or Amari Cooper? I'm saying Coop just because that's wide receiver one. I've learned my lesson about sitting Amari Cooper. I'm not going to sit him. Jacoby's going to get him the ball. Yeah.
Oh, she said, oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, shoot. She said
Desmond Ritter.
Desmond Ritter, my bad. I'm thinking about – she was talking about Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully he'll be able to see him play because Marcus Mariota hasn't been spectacular this year either, and I don't think he's that guy. Why not utilize him? Maybe within the next 4 to 5 games, they should, look toward that way. But for this question, yeah, I'm with you, Walter, man. Amari Cooper, wide receiver 1. He should be the guy instead of, Dobbs just emerging as the guy. So I'm willing to take a guy who's already cemented in that spot over a guy who's trying to be that guy. So, Amari Cooper for me. Ross Bob, I like that name, man. I should change my Instagram name to that. That's kind of dope.
All right, now I'll be back.
All right, Calvo. Good morning, guys. Sit 1, PPR, Najee, CEH, Brandon Cooks. Sit 1.
Whew. That's tough.
That is tough.
You know what? I'll tell you what. So I got a situation to where right now in our Destination Fantasy League, I have Najee on my bench right now.
Yep.
And that's just because I have Damian Pierce, James Robinson, and Curtis Samuel ahead of him. And Harris is going against, the Bills. So I don't have the warm and fuzzies about Najee this week.
No, I don't either. But at the same time, that's kind of
so it's conflict of styles, especially with CEH and Najee. Najee has the volume, but CEH has the efficiency.
Yep.
CEH is running back 4 in a year because of that.
Yeah. So but
maybe Pickett, might be generate more offense for your team and create more opportunities for Najee. So this here is tough because it's like I'm not sitting Cooks. I wouldn't sit Cooks. He has too much of a big opportunity.
Yeah, target share is there for Cooks. I think he has over 7 targets in every game this season. Let me double check that. I think I saw that up on like one of the 12 targets week 1, 10 targets week 2, 7 targets week 3 and 4. So his opportunity is there. And again, they playing at Jacksonville today, which I think that they're going to be able to throw the ball a bunch in that football game. So it's crazy to say it. I'm a Steelers fan, Calvo. I'm a big time Steelers fan. Hashtag Steeler Nation. Hashtag here we go. But I'm sitting Najee Harris, man, up over these two. So tough, but got to do it. Hey, I love my Steelers, but at the same time, I am here to win fantasy football games. So.
I mean, if still a person said it, then I'm not going to go against it, especially since I was leaning that way to begin with. So we said Najee. So appreciate you, Calvo. Like, subscribe, share. Continue to rock with us.
Before you go to the next question, Jamal, look, I'm glad that you did mention that the main reason why I'm sitting there, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm turning my back up on like my Steelers guys, but at the same time, I'm also sitting Deontay Johnson this week as well for that very same reason. I don't know what I'm going to get out of a full Kenny Pickett just yet. So I'd rather take the wait and see approach, how those guys are on my bench, and if they pop off, the following week, I would just reinsert them back into my starting lineup.
If you have the luxury to do that.
If you have the luxury to do that. Me, I do. I drafted pretty damn well in that league. So.
Facts. Jefferson asked OBJ's daddy. He knew.
Yeah, he did.
All right. So Juke Coyer said, yo, Olave or James Conner in my flex. Also no news on Amari if he's playing or not. So I'm taking Olave. There's no Mike Thomas this week. I don't think James is playing either, which, I mean, I don't think he really fell off too much last week at all, if any. So I'm taking Olave in that one. And as far as Amari, from what I heard, he's expected to play, which is a good and bad thing for myself in one of my leagues. So, but yeah, I got Olave.
So let me ask you this. Who do they play again?
Who, the Lions?
Yeah.
The Lions has the Patriots on the road.
And what time is that game? That's the noon game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Olave for me. This one is pretty easy. Like I think me and Walter touched base on it a little bit earlier, and Olave is basically asserted himself as the guy since Michael Thomas has missed a little bit of time over the past couple of weeks with whatever injury that he's been dealing with. But Olave's been fantastic, man. So shout out the Buckeyes, man. They've been turning up some talent up in the NFL lately.
That's facts.
Ooh. I'm just reading down the comments. I see something. Got to throw out something real quick.
Go for it.
Jim makes a very good point right here. If you hit the like button, it's good luck for your fantasy games. That is great PR right there. Absolutely. Hit the like button. Like, share, subscribe. Right, fellas?
Absolutely. All the above.
My bad.
No, you good. Appreciate that. So your Colts fan here said I could probably trade for RB depth. I mean,
hey, Caden over there being one hell of a GM, man. So he completely understands what he's lacking on this football team. He is lacking that running back depth. But like I mentioned earlier, Caden, like your weakness, but your wide receiver strength, your pass catching strength kind of like helps you a little bit more. Like it makes your team a little bit more scary. So like I always kind of like to look at my opponent and like if I'm playing Jamar, like I'll look at him up and down. I'll be like, he's kind of scary this week, but you want to be able to put fear inside of your opponent's heart whenever you set your lineup. And with that lineup, with that dual wide receiver, another wide receiver inside the flex, and your tight end, I would be a little bit spooked if that was a PPR format. So
hey, Caden's a really good GM, and if Chris Ballard keep messing around, hey, both of them might be fine. I need a dang quarterback and I need a left tackle. So yeah, Caden, hey, we could team up, bro. We can like code GM. We can split the salary. Yeah.
Facts. Oh, man. Jennifer said Mario throwing 7 completions last week. No trust from Arthur Smith. Ritter season. I guess that's coming soon.
I think so. I
We
think
shall
so.
see.
Now Sanders, start one. Gabe Davis, Michael Gallup, DJ Moore, full PPR.
Okay, hold up. Before we say this, please don't mention DJ Moore's name on this show
No, DJ
anymore
Moore.
today. Yo, no
What about
DJ
when
Moore.
Darnold comes back?
Listen to me, bro.
What about when Darnold comes back? When Darnold comes back, you'll get it.
DJ Moore is a good wide receiver.
He's great.
He's very good, but there you go, Walter. Wait until the other guy comes back.
It hurts to say that too, right? It's like, oh, we're looking forward to Sam Darnold coming back,
and that's the shame. So until that point, let's not mention DJ Moore. Let's not mention Baker turn over the ball.
Right.
Oh my Lord!
What about Christian McCaffrey? Can you talk about him?
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about him just because of the volume is there with him. He's gonna catch 5 balls and rush, get 15 to 20 rushes. So he's gonna get 20 touches a game. But same thing can be said about DJ Moore. Free DJ Moore, bro. Free DJ Moore.
Hey,
let me add that to the hashtag. My gosh. As far as this question, it's Gabe Davis for me today. For I want to say 2 reasons. One, I think he's actually a lot more healthy now than he was the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
2, there's no Dawson Knox and there's no Jameson Crowder, so the opportunity for Gabe Davis to live up to the hype that we've been building up for months now, I think comes to fruition today. So I'm actually starting Gabe Davis in a couple of weeks with confidence today.
Same, Jamar. I'm actually starting him in our dynasty league, and I'm actually starting him at a flex inside of another one of my leagues. Look, so hopefully everyone that has been holding on and just clinging on to hope for Gabe Davis, like that breakout game, is probably going to be against my Steelers. So I think Gabe Davis should be a fantastic play. Make no mistake about it. Michael Gallup is very, very good. And Cooper Rush has been, that dude, basically. I mean, we already seen what Cooper Rush has been doing. So that's not a bad play at all. CD's a little bit banged up as well, even though he is expected to play. But I'm still going to go Gabe Davis. But Michael Gallup isn't a bad play today either.
Oh, man. So we're good on that one?
Yep. Gabe
Cool.
Davis for sure.
Gabe.
Man, we dropping so many trifectas today. It's a beautiful thing, fellas. Robert Perez, is replacing a kicker even worth it when it's a windy game, like for the Bills game?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And especially like Jamar in our dynasty league, where our kickers, like, they can score 40 points. You know what I mean? It's very, very important to have another kicker on standby in that league, and you do got to take weather to account. So, yep.
Absolutely. Just think about it last week when some teams in the Northeast was playing in a monsoon because of the after effects of Hurricane Ian. The Bills and Ravens game from a fantasy perspective was lackluster because of that. The Eagles game, like these top tier quarterbacks couldn't really do their thing because of the weather. So the weather is definitely a big factor for sure. All right, we're going to keep it moving because we got a few more to go. Lucius says, Breece Hall or Lazard playing from behind due to Russell Wilson. I feel your pain, sir. I feel your pain. Matter of fact, we are done riding with Russ.
We off the horse, we off the camel, we off the bus, we off the bike, we off the 4-wheeler, we off whatever that Russell Wilson is on. We don't want no parts of it.
Dude, I don't even recognize Denver on the map anymore right now.
Should I go ahead and tell them?
Go ahead and tell him.
With Russ coming to the cookout, Russ got to bring paper plates, paper cups, and forks and spoons. And if he gets a drink, it's got to be already prepackaged. We don't want him bringing no lemonade, no nothing.
We don't want him nowhere near the vicinity of the kitchen right now.
No.
He's not cooking a duck. No. Okay. All right. So I'm more and more inclined on the Breece Hall train. That's just me. I mean, I get why. I mean, Lazard is a viable play. I'm just more of the Breece Hall train. That's just me.
I'm going Breece Hall as well. I like what he's done.
Y'all probably waiting on me, ain't y'all? Hold on.
Oh, you're always waiting on you. No.
You're always waiting on me. I'm calling Lazard. I'm calling Lazard. Yeah.
You must got Lazard up in like a league today or something.
Nah, man. I believe. I mean, Jamar. Come on. Tell him why. Tell him why I'm going with Lazard. I mean, he's been dealing with it.
Aaron Rodgers or
yes.
Jamar's favorite quarterback?
Yes. Yeah, you know what though? If I ever win, I don't even want you to wear Colts stuff. I want you to wear Packers stuff.
Oh, I would love that. Oh, you know what? Yup, that's what we're gonna do. So me and you play this year, too, Jamar, obviously. So that's what I want. That's what I want. If you're gonna do that, you're gonna wear some type of Packers apparel.
What's Deshaun gonna have to wear? Is it gonna
I'll
be
wear
Ravens
whatever.
or Brown?
I'll wear whatever.
Can you find some Baker Mayfield gear? I'm just Brown gear.
I do. Okay, for one thing, I don't think it's nothing that you can do to make me wear Baker Mayfield. You're gonna have to literally come over here and like try to like fight.
You gonna wear it?
Nah, I'm not wearing nothing Baker Mayfield.
So, bro, I'm doing. Look at that. We got man up, bro.
You know what? All right. Okay. So if Jamar with it, I'll wear whatever Baker Mayfield. I'll wear a Baker Mayfield jersey.
Jamar has completely gotten off the screen because he's like, I do not want to be a part of this.
Look, yeah. So I'll make it just because of my hatred. No, I'm not gonna get to go hatred. Just because of my heavily dislikeness. Yep, I just made that word up. Yeah, heavily dislikeness for Baker Mayfield. Yeah, for Baker Mayfield, I'll wear a Baker Mayfield jersey. I'll wear a Baker Mayfield shirt. I'll wear something with Baker Mayfield. You, on the other hand, it has to be Aaron Rodgers, though. I don't want you wearing like anything else. It ought to be Aaron Rodgers.
Yikes.
Deal?
He is part owner of the Bears.
You know what?
Oh.
We moving on. Lucia has a very good question. What's the best way to support the channel? Super chats available. Like, subscribe. So Lucius, there is a pinned message to this live chat. Matter of fact, if I can find it somewhere, I don't know if I can find it, but basically there's a link. This one right here. There's a link, pinned message. There is a support the podcast button within that link. So if you kind people choose to do so, we greatly appreciate it. It gives us more resources to do a lot more stuff for you all, by far. So thank you for that question, sir.
I like the way how Jamar danced around that question, though. Wow.
Right, he still ain't. Yeah.
Sure. Just sure. I guess we can do that because I mean, in the event that I win, I might actually make a custom shirt for you to wear. How about that for Baker Mayfield?
Oh.
If that happens, all right, we got to keep it moving because we're a little behind here. Sleepy Refresh, what's up, man? Garrett Wilson or Drake London? Drake London.
I'm gonna go Drake London as well. I like Garrett Wilson as a talent, but at the same time, I want to see what Elijah Mitchell,
Elijah Moore.
I'm sorry, yeah, Elijah Moore. Okay, I think he's back because Zach Wilson is back, so he may take over some of those targets. So until I see Zach Wilson in a couple more games, and if he favors Wilson, I'm gonna go London for sure, though.
London. Are we hitting the trifecta, sir?
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah.
Oh, trifecta it is.
In a small. Yeah.
He said Montgomery or James Robinson. It is James Robinson all day, every day.
J. Rob
against the Houston Texans.
God bless you.
Hey man, Houston ain't that bad, but yeah, I'm rolling with Robinson as well.
Good luck to you, Sleepy Refresh.
God bless you.
All right, dude.
This is where we're probably gonna disagree. I'm rolling with Dylan on this. Split shares. I mean, he's gonna get his touches. I don't fully trust Thielen yet. So yeah.
Nope. This is where we still agree. I'm going Dylan as well.
Ooh. He's like, man, I can't believe I'm about to say this. Go ahead.
Go ahead and say Thielen. It's not a bad pick, Jamal. If you big dab, something is wrong.
Oh man, I guess that trifecta button is really going today. AJ Dillon for me.
Oh man, this next one's great. This next one's great.
So, Hallius, please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Legendary one. Kyler Murray or Aaron Rodgers?
Murray has
the Eagles.
Woo! Wow.
It's a question though because
A-Rod is not
playing from behind, so he's gonna have to sling the ball.
Yep. Eagles defense has been good though.
Yeah, I'm going with Rodgers.
Very, very good.
I'm gonna give it a slight edge to Murray.
You just don't want to do it, do you?
Murray
it's more so that Aaron Rodgers hasn't been like fantasy relevant in like 2 seasons now for me.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Aaron Rodgers, one-dimensional. If Kyler Murray even has a bad game passing, he can still make up for the lack of his passing game with his legs.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
That's where we split.
Definitely not a bias pick for me on that one.
Huh.
All right. So good luck to your legendary one. Like, subscribe, share.
Dylan, Herbert, or Dobbins. And this is from X Spirit, looks like. Man, that's tough. That's tough, bro. Because okay, so we're definitely not gonna roll with Dylan. I mean with Herbert.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm thinking Khalil. So Jamal already mentioned David Montgomery is back. That's gonna definitely cut into his time hugely there. Dobbins, I like Dobbins just because of his ability to get like the goal line work. I think he got the goal line carries last week. I think Dobbins turned up a 2 TD game last week. But AJ Dillon in a game where I think that they're going to be up, missed the fourth quarter is what I like to call him. He likes to wear like defenses down. So this one is really tough for me. Both of these guys have an equal amount of a percentage to land a goal line TD. So I'm gonna go Dobbins though. I'm gonna give a very, very slight edge to Dobbins over Dylan.
Dobbins for me.
I'm gonna roll with Dobbins as well.
Ooh, trifecta. Yeah. Like how many? We need a tracker of how many trifectas.
We need like a little button.
This question already. The next one, I feel like we've seen it.
Yep. Actually, we did. That's crazy.
Yeah,
somebody asked that earlier. Yep, I'm going with Amari Cooper as well. And for the same reason that we mentioned earlier, Walter, is just that Amari Cooper is the number one guy, as in opposed to Romeo Doubs becoming that number one guy. Cooper is already that. So I'm rolling with Cooper.
I feel you. Trifecta again.
Trifecta. Man, we killing it.
And these trifectas are not on purpose.
Nope.
They're just all coincidental.
And yo,
we do not
just so they know it's not cap. You can go back and look at the other shows. Trust me, it's very, very difficult.
So we got Ray with a suicide pool question. Is Tampa a lock to win this week?
Yes.
They're
playing the Falcons, bro.
I know, but
they're playing the Falcons. I mean, is Baker a bum?
Yeah, but that doesn't correlate on this one.
Yeah, it is. He's gonna be a bum. Yeah.
I'm gonna say they lock to win this week. Look, they're playing the Falcons for one, and for two, they just come up off of a loss. You know what I mean? In which they don't want to lose 2 back-to-back games.
And it's divisional games, so
I get that, but it's like the Falcons they're like
trash.
So there's different levels of trash. Remember, I think I was having an example last week.
Wow. Okay.
That one piece of the piece of trash at the top of the trash can is a lot better than at the bottom of the trash can.
Yeah. So all the juices are like flowing down.
You just getting all the residue and you getting sat on with trash. So it's like it's just all bad. I'm not gonna say they're a lock, but I mean they're a really good favorite to win. I'm not calling it a lock just because like
all right.
I'm gonna call it a lock.
Haven't been trash. They haven't.
Are you saying like you're saying the Falcons are like recyclable trash? Like,
I mean, yes, you can like that piece of paper, like that newspaper or whatnot. Like, if you're not too lazy, you'll put it in the recycling bin instead of the trash can. I mean, I'm just
all right.
That's all I'm saying. Waller or Hawkinson?
TJ.
This person answered.
Yeah, Hawkinson all day.
That man been on fire. He's been on fire lately.
Wow. So I'm getting hit with this. Jamar have to wear Packers gear from 3 different spots. That's apparently somebody on this panel is responsible for this one.
Wow. Hey, you crazy, Sean.
My hands are tied. I'm eating breakfast.
What?
Wear that Packers stuff for sure, man. Dude, dude, I'm telling you. Okay, so I'm gonna have to win. I'm definitely gonna have to win because a lot of people want to see you up in like Packers gear.
I don't know. I kind of want to see you in some Baker stuff though, Sean.
Oh man, no. Please. Like
but we gotta play too, so it makes it even better.
What I want to do, like for if one of us beats Deshaun, I would want to get like a brownie to Elf with a bunch of brownies serving it to Baker Mayfield on a shirt.
No, that would be great. That would be great.
Oh man. He said, guys, thank you for another week of company. I'm off to watch the London game.
All right.
Man, matter of fact, I think last week you had the London game up live. Well, not live, but you was watching it real quick before we got off.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to turn it on in a minute. I don't know if we're going to close out or not.
Juke, we appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us each and every week. We definitely appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, man. But, yeah, just real briefly, I just want to talk about this real brief. Geno Smith is QB 10 on the year. Jared Goff is QB 5 on the year. The Lions had the number 1 scoring offense in the league, and why are you doing it?
Daddy duties, ladies and gentlemen. Daddy duties. Never sleeps. Never.
Oh, man. But, yeah.
No, Geno's been great. He has seemed to be a good fit inside of that offense. Jared Goff got weapons. We've said it at the beginning of the year, man. Somebody mentioned TJ Hawkinson, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm sorry, almost butchered his name. Amon-Ra St. Brown. He got DeAndre Swift in like the backfield. Josh Reynolds, Jamal Williams in the backfield. So they got a. Man, he definitely got some weapons at his disposal. So I'm more so surprised about like the whole Geno thing more than I am about Goff. I knew Goff was gonna be great. Thank y'all for another informative day of fantasy football. No, thank you for tuning in, man. Make sure that you continue like to rock with us now. Sanders, I've been seeing your name here for numerous amounts of weeks, so we appreciate your company. Tremble before the Goff fans. Yeah, man. Hey, he's rolling. Jared Goff is rolling. Detroit Lions, it's good to see a team that has lived in like the shadow as like a dare I say it, like a redheaded stepchild inside like the NFL, and they just starting to come into like their own, like they're utilizing like draft picks. They're utilizing like, trades, things of that nature to become a force to be reckoned with, and just give it a couple more years, man. I think that the Detroit Lions will be definitely a feared team inside the National Football League. So it's always good to see, the cream rise to like the top. So, oh yeah, the underdog story is always a beautiful thing. How can you not root for those guys? I didn't watch Hard Knocks, but a lot of people said that it was really, really dope.
I didn't even watch ours with us last year. I still got to watch it. It's on HBO. I'll watch it eventually. We know how that played out. All right. Cool. You want to close it out?
Yeah. Look, I'm not sure if Jamar is going to be back, but look, for everyone that liked, commented, shared, subbed up, we truly, truly, truly appreciate it. For the people that's been rocking with us week in and week out, I feel like we're starting to get like our own little like family here, man. So we truly appreciate you guys as well. You can definitely check us out everywhere where podcasts are found. You see the ticker at the bottom: YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, iHeart Radio, wherever. So again, good luck to everyone today as they take one step forward to like that fantasy glory. So from myself, Jamar Goodman and Walter.
Wait. I appreciate that, but we got a couple more questions for the people real quick. Then we can tune out.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I'm cool with that.
Matthew Tenney, James Robinson or Jamal Williams, also Jalen Waddle or Mike Williams. I'm leaning towards Robinson and Williams. I am leaning towards both of those people as well.
Who did he say?
We got James Robinson or Jamal Williams, and then you got Waddle or Mike Williams.
Waddle.
I'm going Waddle as well.
I'm going with Waddle and Jamal
Williams.
Well, this is where we part ways. I'm rolling with Mike Williams and James Robinson.
All
right. Appreciate the question, Matthew. And then we got Andy Sue. Need a tight end in the PPR league. Schultz, Disley, Hurst, Irv Smith, Komet, Jawan Johnson, Ingram, Howard, Henry. So we're gonna by default we're gonna cross out Henry, crossing out Jawan Johnson, Ingram, definitely crossing out Cole Komet.
But he ain't been right since he left Notre Dame.
Who's Howard?
I'm assuming OJ Howard.
Oh, OJ. Okay.
No. Well, OJ Howard actually played. He had a decent.
The only two names that actually pop out to me here are Schultz and Irv Smith.
I like Disley.
Oh, Will Disley. Okay. I'm still gonna go either Schultz or Irv Smith here.
I'm going Schultz.
Yeah,
Schultz is healthy now too. He was kind of banged up.
So I guess I'm gonna go Schultz. It's I like Irv Smith. I like him a lot actually. But it just that production hasn't come just yet. Like the production that I was looking for. Very talented tight end, but he's just not there just yet. So yeah, I'm with you. Well, I'm gonna go Schultz.
I agree, Jen. Hard Knocks has lost the hard part. Now it's just lame, fluffy team promo series.
Oh damn! So I guess I'm not gonna watch it then.
Yeah, it's like a soap opera. Got to know the song. Appreciate you, Juke Collier. Okay, I like it. And Andy Seuss. Thanks, guys.
No, thank you.
So now we're wrapping up.
Now we can wrap up.
I got one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just take
All right, Cam. He just straight up Hulk Hogan that thing, huh?
All right.
You know what? I'm not even mad at you. You fulfilled your obligation. You are a man of your word. You did the Barnard burying joint, I guess, to his justice.
That's how you finish. It's a good wrap up.
I ain't mad at it, man. So with that being said, from Hulk Hogan, myself and and Jamar Goodman, we will be here again next week. So we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you again for rocking with us. Adios.
Adios, amigos.